Hi guys, welcome to or back to my YouTube channel. My name is SimmerVlogs and I hope you're all having a fantastic day. In today's video, we'll be making a private boarding school in The Sims 4. We are building this in Windenburg, which comes with a Get Together DLC. As always, you can find all my builds with the CC list for free on my Patreon, link is down below, and you can also find me on TikTok where I go live and show more behind the scenes content. Link is down below. Before I start, I would like to say thank you so much for all of your support over the last few months. It's almost been 2 years since I started sharing my builds, actually, so it's crazy. But I also want to mention that I'll be starting commissions November 3rd, 2025. So if you would like a build from me or you'd like me to build your dream home for your forever save file, let me know. I would love to do that for you. I have a submission form on my Patreon on a pinned post, so check that out and definitely let me know. Completely transparent. I've shared the price list so you know what you're getting, and I'll be working with you and communicating with you to make your dream home or whatever you like, actually. But yeah, guys, the tour is at the end of this video if I hadn't mentioned that already. But yeah, grab some snacks and settle down and let's get into it. So you'll notice that I've actually already started the shell, but it was kind of cut. A few clips were cut out. That's for good reason. I've been having this issue in the game. It's still occurring actually, where I can't save to the gallery whenever I want to. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Actually, the lot I'm building on right now, well, not this one, but another one. I tried to save and then it just won't work. And then I had to restart the game like 5 times for it to save. And I've tested this on non-CC lots, empty lots, new save files. I've done everything possibly, like humanly possible to make it work, but it just won't. And I don't really have any mods at all. I only have like 2-3 mods, and they're all up to date. And turns out a lot of people who play on console are having the same issue as well. So if you're experiencing something like that, let me know please, because my life is so hard right now because of it. But no, I had an idea a few weeks ago, well actually a few months ago now, when we did that massive estate in Henford. It was an old money estate. The video's on my YouTube channel if you haven't seen it. The storyline was that we had a very wealthy family of equestrians living there, and they had 3 grandkids. I think they were triplets, yeah, triplets, 2 girls and a boy, and they actually go to private school. Well, in my head anyway. So I knew from that moment onwards I wanted to do a private school somewhere, someday. Um, and what do you know? Felix Andre came out with part 14 of the estate collection, and it just made sense. So this is technically an equestrian boarding school. So your students can come here, learn how to ride horses, get their skills up. There's a lot of skill rooms in this build. I think we did a music room, we have a library, we have an art studio, we have a ballet room, we have a game room, and we did, I think, 4 bedrooms for the students, 2 students in each room, and then we also had 2 rooms for the teachers. And I believe we also did what was it? Now I'm spacing out. I don't even know. Oh yeah, we also put a classroom in. I did that because I know it won't function as a high school. This will work as a residential, but I put a classroom in thinking maybe one of the teachers could teach some skills, like I don't know if you can teach equestrianism. Is that a word? No, I don't know. But I just thought it kind of made sense, especially if you want to film your Machinima series here or just for vibes. Why not? At the back, we end up putting a little training area for the horsey stuff, and then we also put a tennis court, which is not functional. But if you use Subsid's mod, it can be functional. Just like the ballet studio, I think it's Subsid who has the ballet mod as well. Um, but I could be wrong. There is a ballet mod though. But I just thought it made sense to have a ballet studio because the chat wanted it as well. So I was like, why not? But yeah, and at the back we also put a pool, a garden house, and a fire pit. It's a 64 by 64 lot, so it's huge. But really wanted to have space for the stables, which we're working on right now. Look at those arches by Phoenix 100 does it every single time. I think the estate collection is probably my most favorite collection of all time. At the start, it used to be, before the estate collection came out, it used to be, I think, the Chateau collection, which I really love, the Paris collection. But ever since this came out, I've just been so obsessed with it. I use it wherever, everywhere actually, in every single house, in every single build. It's just my vibe. I love it. But yeah, like I said, I wanted to do it in a 64 by 64 lot. And in Henford, there wasn't enough space for me because I had already built on most of the lots, especially the 64 by 64. And being a boarding school, I thought it makes sense to make it be far away from home. So I thought Windenburg would be the perfect fit, and this lot was not built on. Or built on. So that made sense to me. But yeah, I really wanted to get in. I don't know. I didn't want to do dark academia style, which is funny because I'm actually doing a very spooky build right now. I think I wanted to kind of make it work in a safer with Saddlewood Estate, which is the large old money estate that I was talking about, because it kind of has similar vibes. So I was thinking maybe, if you have that house, which a lot of people have mentioned to me that they use that build in their games and they love it. So if you're doing that type of storyline and you're using that house, maybe, you could pretend that they own this boarding school. You could even turn this into a hotel if you wanted. It could be a house actually. I did put a kitchen, a dining room. Everything you need is here. It's just the way I've done the layout. It kind of makes sense for like a hotel boarding school because it's such a long hallway. But yeah, maybe it could be an old house that's been turned into a boarding school. So you could also do a training center. It's up to you, whatever you like to do in your game. This game is imaginary. And I just thought that I want to, have a lot of space just in case you want to change things around, add more Sims, more bedrooms for Sims. So maybe even that classroom, if you're not going to use it, you can turn it into a bedroom. Um, but yeah, I think at that point I was running out of ideas. We already put a library, we have a music room, which by the way ends up being my favorite room. And then we did an art room as well. And I was thinking, this is technically like a very posh high school. No, not high school, boarding school. Um, when I say boarding school, I don't mean like it's a school. I mean that like, because in this game it's not possible. The way you should play this is you should, have probably, let's say you have eight Sims, right? Eight students essentially. All of those eight students should have their own family homes. So one could be from Hemford, one could be from Brindleton Bay, and wherever else. And then you just plop them all together in this one household, and they could still go visit. They could still go visit their families during Christmas time or something. I think it makes sense. If you want a really good example of a boarding school, let's play style, Sim Stories, who I love to watch by the way, she has really, really good stories, and I love, which is funny because her name is Sim Stories, and she's so incredible to watch. So she's over here on YouTube, and she does a boarding school series. So you could do it the same way. I just built this thinking anyway, if I was to do it, I would probably do it as a residential because I don't know if there's a mod where you can make it run like a boarding school. I think you need a few mods to make it work. But yeah, check out Sim Stories to kind of get an idea. This build was just I did for fun for my own storyline for my Sims. So that's why it's an equestrian boarding school. But you can of course change it to whatever you like. And yeah, I think her series is based in Windenburg, and she uses pretty much all the worlds, and she travels with her teen Sims. So it's kind of cool to see. But yeah, so we're doing the front area right now, and I really wanted to do a lot of terrain work because if there's one thing about 64 by 64 lots, I actually enjoy doing bigger lots compared to the smaller lots. I don't know what it is. I think it's because, there's more outdoor space. And the trick I found is just pretty much outline where the dirt's going to be and then go from there. So I think that's really helped me envision where things are going to go. And that's the tennis school I was talking about, by the way. I actually do have a tennis school. I used it in my country club that we did in Brindleton Bay, but I think it's Alpha CC. I'm trying not to use Alpha CC too much. So I thought I'll put it down, but then I'll draw around it and make my own so I can get the shape right. So that's what I've done. But yeah, I really like to focus on terrain work. I feel like when the house looks so beautiful on the outside, it just makes it look pretty. Do you know what I mean? It makes it feel more realistic in my head. Um, I think even when I do gameplay, I like it to be a really pretty house or like a really pretty restaurant or a cafe. Like everything has to be super pretty. So I mean that's my style though, of course. I think, and if I'm doing a very realistic house, then even then the exterior there's still work to be done. It doesn't have to look pretty, but still gotta put the bushes down. So yeah, like I just really enjoy doing the exteriors compared to the interiors. So I think that's a huge part of why I like building in this game. I am unfortunate to hear about. Is that the correct phrasing? I don't think so. I'm sad, I will say, to hear about the EA buyout. I know I've spoken about this on my TikTok lives. I don't really like to speak about a lot of stuff on YouTube because I get very limited time. And yeah, with I'm always yapping on my lives. Um, yeah, it's just really unfortunate to hear. So there is apparently a petition going around, so I'm hoping to sign that as well. So I hope you guys do as well. Um, it's just it's kind of sad to see. I haven't been playing this game long, you know. Some people have been playing this for like years, like 10 years, 15 years. So yeah, like it's just really unfortunate. It looks like it's going through. Uh, I I have no words to say. Like it's completely out of our hands. I just hope that people band together to sign the petition and we can all take a step. There's one big reason as to why I am not part of the Creator Network. Um, I did apply. When was it? I did apply quite some time ago, and I got rejected for good reason, which is funny because the Sims 4 TikTok account is reposting and liking my videos. But no, I got rejected, and I guess it's because I missed a deadline or something that was supposed to be. But then I thought about it, I'm like, there's no point in me being in the EA Creator Network. Like I don't because I'm very honest about the game and packs when people ask me for my opinion, and I don't feel like it doesn't make sense for me to be part of a network where I think things need to be improved upon, if that's the nicest way I can say it. Because I'm always critiquing stuff. I'm always very honest. So I just made that decision a time ago, and I feel like this buyout thing has made it even more concrete. So I'm happy about that. But yeah, if you see the petition, please go ahead and sign it. I really hope for our sake this game remains the way it is. I don't know what it will look like. I don't know if I'm still gonna be building like in the future. I'm just enjoying it while we have it. No matter how broken it is, it's just something I've been liking to do. So I hope, fingers crossed, everything works out for us. But yeah, I just wanted to bring your attention to that because I've been getting a few comments and I've been asked a few times. So this is me putting my thoughts, my 2 cents in. But yeah, so we are pretty much finishing out the exterior and look at the vibes. I was so happy when I saw that part 14. I was so sure that part 14 was going to be more interior stuff. I don't know why, because I don't really keep up to date with the works in progress and stuff like that, like those hosts. And I was so sure it was going to be interior stuff. And when I saw the vines, I almost collapsed. I was like, oh my god, we're getting more. I don't think I've ever been that happy before. My friends literally, like, I think I went live as soon as we got it. I was like, look at this. I was so excited to be able to use it. You have no idea. But yeah, so estate collection's massive. Another question I've actually gotten is I would like to bring this attention to that the CC list is hard to download. Now, the way the CC list is done, if you're in my lives, you would know, but I'll put it in this video because I'd like to explain it. So normally when creators share builds, they use, majority of the CC that I'm using. Normally they link to the Patreon or they link to parts. Now, I link to the Patreon because if I do part by part, I'll have a very long CC list, and I mean huge. So to cut down the workload, what I do is I mention collections because, for example, the state collection has 14 parts. That means I have to mention there's 14 parts. So I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'll go on forever. And I can't link individual items because that would mean I have to link 600 up to 700 items each CC list. That's not going to work either. So that is my reasoning. But I hope you understand in the sense that the CC list is made in a way that people who download my builds or already have CC that I use, they have pretty much everything. It's easier for them to download. If you just copy paste from the Excel and paste to Google, it'll take you right to the link. I promise you. You just need to make sure that everything's downloaded. And if ever you're missing something, I'm of course happy to help. I know people who download the CC. It takes time, it takes me time as well to share, to download, to do everything. But yeah, there's no other way to share it. Can't share it by folders. It's against the creator rules, and it can cause a lot of issues for your game. So the CC list I've done is quite extensive in that sense, but you need to be willing to download. and go through it. If not, you need to have a lot of space to download my builds, unfortunately, just because I have a problem. It's me, I'm the problem. I download too much CC and I use all the CC in the builds. So I hope you guys understand, but that's just how I done my builds all the time. I'm not really conscious of how much CC I'm putting in. I try to be, but they are very huge. I almost, like the set collection, for example, I use all 14 parts. So I can't exclude one part and be like, you don't really need this. You're gonna need everything that I mentioned. So that's why I say to download by collection. I hope that makes sense. But enough of me yapping about stuff like this. We're in the kitchen now. I decided to use Suki 88's marble floor tiles. I love these checkered floor tiles. They look so aged. They look so classic, traditional, and they just look so detailed. I normally wanted to use I was gonna use Estate Collection by Felixandra, because I'm already using it. But these ones look so realistic. So I was like, oh, perfect. I love Suki 88. I always yap about her, but she has everything. And I decided to do the laundry off the kitchen. Now the kitchen's quite huge because in my head the kitchen is the heart of a home. So, even though this is a boarding school, I was thinking the kids could, still be in here. They'd still be eating, of course, and maybe they could get a private chef as well. How cool would that be? And yeah, I'm using Preston's Redux Redux collection, tidying up Redux collection. I love that collection. It's so cute. I'm so glad they made the part, essentially part 2, because it came out a very long time ago. It was their first collection, and then they pretty much did a Redux version. So that's what it is. And yeah, I don't think I'll ever get sick of using a state collection for the kitchen as well. I think the cabinetry is beautiful. My only thing is, I wish that we have more swatches with wood countertops, like with wooden countertops, like dark wood. We kind of had like this orangey wood vibe, but I kind of want like dark wood. You know what, I'll be patient, I'll wait. But yeah, I'm just so excited to be able to finish up my builds for this year, because I think yeah, going forward after this build is done, well, the one I'm working on right now, I'll be starting commissions whenever I get them. I'll still plan to share free builds, of course. I still have a huge backlog I want to share. But those will be done in between, and of course the commission builds are only for that person. If they want to share it, I'll share it, but if not, I'll just make videos on it. I'll use content. I'll make content out of it, but I won't be sharing. So it's just to use it as advertising, essentially. But yeah, so I do have a very proper schedule going forward. I think that's helped me catch up. So I just need time. There's not enough weeks left of this year. You know what it is? It's because I took like 3 months off at the start of this year for my wedding, and I was on my honeymoon, and I still had videos coming out then. But yeah, I need to get on my A game again. But yeah, guys, there's about, I think, I like to say 12-ish minutes left of this video. Let me know what you think down below, and yeah, if you're interested in the commissions, I would love to be able to do it for you. The link is also down below. But thank you so much for hanging out with me and for listening to me yap. But yeah, guys, check out the petition as well, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.